Hi, this is Brooke at the Palmer Public Library in Palmer, Alaska. Today we're going to be looking at NoveList, one of our most fantastic resources for readers. We'll be covering a lot of ground in this tutorial. We'll be looking at cool features for readers, creating an account to save book lists, advanced search options, pre-made book lists, and working with youth. So the first thing we need to do is get to the NoveList website. So as you can see here, I'm on our Palmer Public Library website, pplak.org, and we're going to go to the electronic resources page, and then we're going to go to NoveList, and I've got that right up here at the top. So here's our website. NoveList is a site that helps you find books on a particular topic, or helps you find read-alikes for books you enjoyed. So if you can put in something like fairy tales, and here is a list of fairy tale books. Now, as you can see, we have about 5,000 results, and that is going to take us a while to sift through, but we can refine our search over here on the left. If we want to go to genre, maybe we just want picture books for children. So that rules out a lot. And you can also go to writing style, and maybe we just want attention grabbing. And then you've got a list of attention grabbing fairy tales that are picture books. So you can also find read-alikes for books you enjoyed. So let's look for Ella Enchanted. Say you just read Ella Enchanted and you loved it, so you want to find more books like Ella Enchanted. So we just click on Ella Enchanted here, and it brings up a description and all kinds of cool information about it. But over here on the right, we have read-alikes. So it's books that the NoveList is suggesting are similar to Ella Enchanted. We've got Beauty, and another Cinderella book, and a Rumpelstiltskin. So these are books you might enjoy, and if you look at the bottom here, you can refine your search based on specific elements in the books. So if you want a Cinderella tale with an attention-grabbing style, you can see there's some other books like that. Cinderella and the Glass Hill. So we know how to find books on NoveList. We know how to find read-alikes. What's really cool about this site is that you can save all the books you find in book lists. To do this, you need to make an account. The benefits of making an account are you can keep track of the things you read and what things that you want to read. So go up here to sign in, and you'll see here you can create a new account. Click on that, and you'll need to first put all your information in. Make sure you use your username and password that you can remember, and then click Save Changes. Now I already have an account, so I'll just log in. So now let's add some books to our book lists. So you can see here your little icons right here. We can print this out. You can email it to yourself, or you can save it as a file to your computer, or you can add it to your folder, which I've just done. And let's add Beauty as well, because that one looks like it might be good to read. And how about this one? This one looks like it might be good. So I'll add that one to my folder as well. So we go up here in the right hand corner to folder, and you see here are all the books that we added. They're in alphabetical order here. So if you check the box, you can move it to books I want to read. And we'll move Ella Enchanted to books I have read. These are pre-made folders that they have for you. And this is a really handy thing, the books I have read. if you're reading a really long series and you want to make sure you don't read the same book twice, you can keep a running list of all the ones you've finished. You can also create your own folders. Go over here to this new button, and we can name it May Book Club, and hit save. And then I can put this book in my May Book Club Ideas folder. So, there you go. And then if you want to, you can, once you get your list fully made, you can print email that as well to yourself. So that's pretty nice. So far we've just been using the basic search. You go to home, you can go back to your regular search bar. See, we have the basic search here. We also have an option called advanced search, and what's really neat about this is that you can refine your search by Lexile range. A lot of schools use this to determine reading level, and they'll often try to have kids read books at a certain Lexile range. But books don't just have the Lexile range printed in them, so if you search for books by Lexile range, it can be a big time saver. You can also look for books based on an author's nationality or cultural identity. So if you're doing a book club on authors from Sweden, we could look up some of those and get suggestions. The fourth thing we're going to look at is the pre-made list features for book club leaders. So we've got some book discussion guides here on lists and articles. And if you just don't have time to try to come up with brilliant things to say when you're leading a book club, you can get one of these. So we've got a summary of the whole book and probing discussion questions down here with sample answers to get talk going. At the bottom, they also have further reading, so you can suggest other similar things to people. If you're doing something for kids, up here under lists and articles, there's also picture book extenders. These are pretty handy because, as you can see, they have discussion questions, things you can talk about with your kids, and activities to do based on the story. Now, the pre-made lists are one of the neatest features about NoveList. You have grab-and-go book lists, which can be really helpful if you just want to assign some reading or look for something on a specific topic, like friendship for grades 4 through 6, or Cinderella variants for grades 3 through 5. It's just pre-made lists. You don't have to worry about refining your searches. We also have the Reader's Advisory under Professional Toolbox. This has links to other sites that have to do with books and book genres and all kinds of stuff like that, and it can be a pretty good tool. I advise you to explore that. We have lists of award winners. So if you want to see the newest Pulitzer Prize book, or want to see who won, well, pretty much anything, if you look at all these awards down here, you can link to those sites. And finally, something you should definitely look at is the genres. So if you want to see what your nieces and nephews are reading, you can click on a genre, the dystopian fiction, and you can get an update on the newest things in the genre. You can see suggestions to get kids who really enjoyed The Hunger Games, and you can get an overview of what the whole genre is about. So that's actually pretty handy. The last thing I want to show you about NoveList is they do have a section under the professional toolbox called Working with Youth. This offers good resources for learning how to connect with kids through books. So if you are a professional who works with youth, you should definitely look at this. So that is your intro to NoveList. Make an account and start making some lists.
For more information and tools, visit us at pplak.org.